My name is Seriously Kid here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a new series on my channel, Current Event Friday. So, what happened June 23rd, yesterday, on the votings/polls that the people of the UK did, and as you can see in the background, a map of that voting, it was decided if the UK wanted to remain or leave the European Union. Now, the UK actually joined the European Union in 1976. Sorry if my facts are a little bit off. I use Yahoo, so I don't know if they're all correct. I'm sorry. So let's get right into it. So, most countries that are in the European Union are Germany, Poland, France, the Netherlands, Belgium, Italy, Greece, and the list pretty much goes on. I think there's about 30 to 40 countries. Not 100% sure. But when the UK announced that they were leaving at 10 o'clock last night when all the polls came in, David Cameron, the Prime Minister of the UK, actually resigned or quit, as they put it on Yahoo. So, anyway, after the UK left, the Wall Street stock market in the US, in New York, actually tumbled a little bit after the British voted to leave the EU. So you can see here, a majority leave. So mostly in the south, near Wales and London, during the major cities, that's where most of the higher class people live. And the lower class people, such as you can see in the north, Scotland. There's some in Wales, but not too much. Some undeclared, actually. Ireland, I don't know why they put undeclared. They're not even part of that. So, it's pretty much like what the European Canadian said. I'm kind of surprised that the UK voted to leave. Now, I did look into it, and it said it would have a bigger economy, protect the borders of the British, and pretty much Parliament said we shall take our advantage and leave the EU. And yeah, guys. So now, Hillary Clinton actually supposedly Britain's decision to leave the EU is Hillary Clinton's worst nightmare. Now, Donald Trump actually was in Scotland, golfing, of course, as any rich person is. Now, the reason why this affected Hillary Clinton is, if you did not know, she is involved in Wall Street. And that is pretty much why, because some of the stocks actually tumbled, so price. And a lot of people in Europe were actually very surprised when they heard that they wanted to leave. So, yeah, I'm not expecting this to be a very long video. And so now they have to have a major meeting, the European Union. They are going to meet in Brussels, and this is actually going to affect a lot of countries, especially the US and a lot of European nations. But it's exactly the same reason. Now, if Germany was to ever leave the European Union, countries such as Italy and Greece would be pretty much screwed because So, Germany pretty much is a socialist country led by, I can't remember her name. But come on, Germans, how do you let a socialist like Bernie Sanders do this to your country? And Italy and Greece depend on Germany so much, by money-wise, production-wise, even pretty much military-wise. But, so about protecting the borders in the UK. Now, in the US, I've watched the news a lot to see what's going on with President Obama in the upcoming election. Because in 4 years, I'm going to be able to vote since I'm 14. So, I kind of want to stay on track with that. Now, Obama wanted a immigration pact where they were going to let 24 to 65,000 Syrian refugees in our country. Now, these are my opinions. Don't want to offend anyone, but I honestly don't really want them in our country. Now, I'm not going to say that Muslims are all terrorists. Some Muslims are, but we have to learn from mistakes by European nations, such as Brussels and France and UK and Germany. Now you're thinking UK and Germany didn't get attacked. Well, in UK, there's a town called Liston. I think that's what it's called. I apologize for that. Didn't do much research before this video. Should have done more, but whatever. Alright. So, this English girl went back to that city where all immigrants came to that were Islamic. An Islamic pastor or priest, I don't know what they call it in Islam, I'm sorry. They have formed their own pretty much police force. Sorry, my screen almost died right there. I'm sorry about that for the darkness. But anyway, they go out to prostitutes and gays and beat them up and rob them. And they're yelling, UK police go to hell. And the Islamic pastor said, anybody who's not Islamic, who is the landlord, if he is not Islamic, he shall burn in hell. And whoever is not Muslim shall burn in hell. Now, and we want to let these kind of theories into our country, as we can see what happened to France, and once again, Germany. Germany has been affected by this a lot. Separated schools, separated communities. It's pretty much driving a wedge through a lot of countries because many people feel threat by this. You're thinking, well, ISIS can't really attack us. What you can see here, last week, 1 or 2 weeks ago in Orlando, a radical Islamic man went into a gay nightclub in Orlando, Florida, and killed 50 people. Now, they cannot kill us all, but we can hell of a lot kill more of them. So I'm going to end it on that note. So I really think that Britain should have stayed, but the British people got what they want, and I don't really think the Scottish or the Irish are very happy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.